Hello and welcome to Illuminations with Tiina and Fee. I'm Tiina.
I'm Fee.
Hi there.
Hi, Tiina.
You've come to Nuggets for our Relationships That Serve You series. Fee, do you want to start with the first nugget for our viewers?
Yes. Well, I'm going to actually share our book because in our book, which is about finding song that makes your heart sing, Redefining Abundant Living, what we have are 3 chapters. And the 3rd chapter is about connection, because we both know, don't we, Tiina, that we are hardwired for connection. Because if we weren't connected in the past and left out on the plains, we would have died. So connection is really important. What we talk about in there are ways to have meaningful connections and relationships that serve you. And I was just looking through, actually, there are some fantastic questions. You know, in the 2nd episode, you talked about knowing what you want. There's some fabulous questions in there to get you thinking about, you know, people and what they might have and what they might offer, and get you thinking about what you want. And we also talk about the dream team. And we've got some really good actions, strategies that you can explore, think about, work through, activities to work out your dream team. So we couldn't really do meaningful relationships without mentioning our book. So makesyourheartsing.com. Go and find it.
Brilliant. Thank you, Fee, for showing up so brave in the arena to actually choosing our book as a nugget.
I know.
Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, I'll move on to my first one. It's one that you mentioned in the first episode for this series. Gay Hendricks and Kathlyn Hendricks, her name is, Conscious Loving. And what I really like about this title is that it says the journey to co-commitment, because I think the book is really a journey. It takes you on a journey, and it's not just about like love relationships, as in romantic love relationships. This can be applied to friendships, and you don't have to be in a relationship, like a love relationship, to read it. You can be single and kind of have a view of kind of sorting yourself out before attracting the next mate. So it can be used in many levels. And I think what made me really connect with this book was the journey, but also because Gay and Kathlyn have worked with people for so long, they are able to bring in stories from other people and examples. And that's where I connect, when I go, now I understand. I behave like that. That's what I do. Okay, how can I now not do that anymore? So it kind of goes into your past patterns, learned behaviors that you have from your parents. You know, most of our parents have been really lovely and had the best intentions, but they were replaying unconscious patterns that were maybe not serving themselves or their relationships, or seeking out relationships that serve them. So it's just kind of breaking those patterns. So it's a beautiful, lovely, useful, wonderful book. So yeah, that one.
I can support that. My second nugget is a TED Talk. It's by a woman called Tracey Mulligan, and it's called The Person You Need to Marry. Why I like this, and it came to my head, and I thought, well, I'll go with my intuition, and having watched it through again, I can see why. So we kind of mentioned a little bit, but didn't talk about it, elaborate too much on it, was the fact of having self-compassion and self-love for yourself. So I kind of would just throw in a little nugget around, how can you have a relationship with yourself that serves you? Because if you're serving yourself in your own relationship with you, then you'll definitely be better equipped and more resourceful to be an adult state that we talked about, working with others. And I love this because she talks about having a relationship is the enhancement of you. It's not making the whole of you. You make yourself whole, and you bring people in to put the icing on the cake. And I think that is fantastic. And she's very funny. She's got an incredible life story. And I love that idea. What it is, it's interesting, is on the front of the cover of Gay, it says something about giving yourself up, how to commit without giving yourself up. Is that right?
Yeah, a way to be fully together without giving up yourself. Yes.
Beautiful. And that's what you mentioned obviously in the first episode, is sometimes that's where you have been. And I love what she talks about, because she was looking to fill holes that were left, scars from your childhood, etc. And actually she was the only person that could fill that hole with her. And once she started filling that hole, then she could start to look out and then serve others. So it's about having a relationship with yourself that serves you, and you mutually serve back.
Oh yeah, yes, thank you. So important. And we did an episode on self-love, didn't we?
We did
that kind of stuff.
That's right, we did a series very early on. People can come back and have a look. Yeah.
My last nugget is actually just, watch these things, read these things, but ultimately go inside yourself. You have all the answers in there, and sometimes it takes courage to see them. But whatever it is that you do when you connect to yourself most, is it going for a walk, is it meditating, is it listening to a piece of music, whatever it is, just do that and go inside and just have a look at what relationships in your life are serving you at the moment, and look at those that aren't serving you, and why that could be. Because I think sometimes, and I speak for myself here, definitely, I read a lot, I do courses, I take information in, we talk a lot, and sometimes I forget, even though if I meditate, sometimes I forget to kind of go inside and ask myself the question, and to kind of really connect to myself. So that would be a nugget I think I'd like to share with those of you watching. Good.
Brilliant.
We're done with the nuggets?
We're done.
Next time I see you is a new series.
It is.
And I look forward to that. For those of you who've enjoyed this series, please share it with others who may also enjoy it. Subscribe, and also share about your experiences. I think it is in that sharing of what you've experienced that can help other people. So really show up if you want to. Good. I'll see you next time, Vivian.
Thank you, Tiina. Bye now.
Bye.